If you are sitting at your desk in front of your computer, you can have your feet flat on the floor. So if they are down, make sure your legs are about a hip's width apart. Otherwise, if you're in the regular cross-legged position, if your hips are tight, you can put a couple of cushions underneath each knee. And shoulders align with the hips, and be sitting right on top of your sits bones. Maybe then allow your ears to align with your shoulders. So everything's in a nice aligned position. So, we have natural curves in our spine. So we just allow those to be there. So the spine will never be completely straight. But the idea while you're meditating or doing any kind of practice is to keep the channels and the energy flowing, the blood flowing, and everything just works a little bit better. So you can imagine now your spine is a string of pearls of light, so stretching from the base all the way up through the crown of the head and beyond. And they just lengthen. And bring your awareness to the crown and just relax. Release any tension. Maybe you notice some sensation there. And then relax the face, starting with the forehead, the eyes, the nose, cheeks, mouth, jaw, back of the tongue. Relax the back of the head at the occipital bone, the back of the neck. Allow your shoulders and shoulder blades to drop down. Relax the throat and the chest and the belly and all of your limbs. And then just notice the sensation of the air as you're inhaling and exhaling. Be aware of any sounds in your environment. So just allow them to be there. Try not to follow with the mind. So you can just allow the sounds that are in your environment, whether it's other people or traffic or birds, just allow those sounds to be kind of in the periphery of your consciousness. So we can kind of zoom in and out on what we want. Then notice the thoughts that might be arising in the mind. And just allow yourself some space in between those thoughts. And try not to judge what's going on in the mind or follow a story. And then bring to mind all the people of our life. Our loved ones. These are people we have these really deep and profound relationships with. Then there's our strangers, the ones we pass by the street every day. We don't really take much notice. We don't really care. And then there's the ones we don't like so much. And just remember they're all equal in their wish to be happy, their wish to be free from suffering and having this extraordinary capacity for Buddhahood. So then we'll do these meditation on Tara this morning for the benefit of all these people of our life, and by extension, all sentient beings. And there is so much going on in the world right now. It's not very hard to find people that we want to dedicate for. So imagine Tara in the space in front of you. There's a radiant green light body made of light. And she's sitting on a multicolored lotus. Her left foot is drawn in and her right foot is out, resting on its own multicolored lotus. And her left foot drawn in indicates her complete and effortless control over her desire energy, and her right foot out indicates her willingness and her capacity to get up and act for sentient beings. And often she's referred to as the wish-fulfilling Buddha, and she represents this quick capacity, represented as female, to cut through obstacles, to get things done and to be successful, and of course to make me blissful. And imagine Tara as beautiful as possible. And she's youthful and radiant, and she's full of energy and full of bliss, and she's wearing colored silken garments and jewelry on her ears, her ankles, her arms, her neck. And just kind of in the traditional Royal Indian style as you're maybe seeing depicted. So all her clothes are kind of flowing. The image is very bright. You can also imagine this is the mind of your teacher, if you have a teacher. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. By this practice of meditating on Guru Tara, may I reach Buddhahood so as to benefit all sentient beings. So we now imagine light, blissful light coming from Tara's brow, from the arm at her brow chakra, and this enters your brow and completely fills you. And imagine that all problems and sufferings and heaviness of your body are purified by this light, and all the harm that you've ever done to any living being with this body and infinite past bodies is also purified, eradicated completely, not one atom left, as we recite the mantra. Om tare tutare ture soham. 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 Now imagine the light coming again, except this time your body has become a blissful light body, just like Tara's, indestructible, just like it will be when you attain the deity's body, the Sambhogakaya. And imagine it's not possible to ever harm others with this body, only to benefit them. I'll recite the mantra again. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. 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 And now our speech. So imagine this time Tara sending red light from the R at her throat chakra to your throat. And this completely purifies all the problems of our speech. So any inappropriate speech or useless speech, uncontrolled speech, angry speech, criticism, this inability we often have to express ourselves appropriately, and all the harm we have ever done to any living being with the speech of this life and in infinite past lives. Imagine this is also totally purified, eradicated by the blissful red light, not one atom left. As we recite the mantra again. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. 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 And now imagine the light comes again and you're full of this blissful, perfect, compassionate, wisdom, appropriate speech of Lamatara, such that whatever sound you utter is necessarily beneficial to any living being who hears it, and all of this is your potential. So feel full of this powerful speech energy as we recite the mantra again. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. 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 Now the light comes again. This time that imagine you're totally full of all the blissful, perfect, compassionate wisdom, appropriate speech of Lamatara, such that whatever sound you utter is necessarily beneficial to any living being who hears it. And imagine all of this is your potential. So feel full of this powerful speech energy as we recite the mantra again. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. 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 And now imagine Lamatara sending powerful beams of blue light, this time blue like the sky, from the blue hum at her heart chakra. This enters your heart. And imagine that all the unhappiness of mind, any confusion, arrogance, anger, jealousy, pride, resentment, hurt, anxiety, self-hate, all of this kind of things that we have going on in our mind, real or imagined. Imagine it's all totally purified. And that all the delusions, including the root delusion, ego grasping, which is the cause of all of our own suffering and why we harm others, is completely eradicated by this powerful blue light. Not one atom left as we recite the mantra again. Om Tare Tutare Ture Som. Om Tare Tutare Ture Som. Om Tare tutare ture soham. 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 And the blue light comes again, and this time feel full of the blissful, omniscient, compassionate mind of Lamatar. And just remember that all of that is your potential. Om tare tutare ture soam. Om tare tutare ture soam. Om tare tutare ture soam. Om tare tutare ture soham. Om tare tutare ture soham. Om tare tutare ture soham. Now imagine the three lights coming again. The Om at Tara's brow, white Om, red R at Tara's throat, and blue Hum from Tara's heart. And these lights come at the same time, and they penetrate your three places, Om Hum. And this time feel that even the subtler stains of all illusion are completely eradicated, not one atom left. Feel completely blissful as we recite the mantra again. Om tare tutare ture soham. 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 Now imagine Lama Tara's little foot lotus dissolving into her leg, and then this dissolving into the main lotus, which dissolves upwards into her body. Now she comes to sit above the crown of your head, facing the same way as you, a couple of inches above the crown. And now, out of a wish for her to become one with your mind, remember this is also the mind of your teacher, your Lama, your trusted mentor, spiritual guide, however you see them. And then she dissolves into green light and just sort of melts into you through your crown and merges with your body, your speech, and your mind. And really try and feel that you're one with Lama Tara's holy body, holy speech, and holy mind, and feel blissful. Just relax, and let's just dedicate all the merit, all the positive energy we've created this morning to all those people of our life, and by extension, all sentient beings. And thank you so very much, everyone. Lots of love. And I'll see some of you this evening. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Mary, for hosting.